looking on my dream life. And my bank account be real fine. Got my skincare, yeah, I glow shine.
If you are new here, welcome. My name is Alicia Rowe. I also go by mscurvysilhouette. So I'm just going to update you guys on my pregnancy so far. I think on my last video, I informed you guys of the test that I would have to do to see if my expected child had Down syndrome. Before I get into that, I'm just going to update you guys on my pregnancy so far. So right now I am, as of today, I am 13 weeks pregnant. We are officially in the second trimester, which is awesome. So I am out of the risk of having miscarriage. However, I'm not out of the risk of having an early birth. If you are new here, I am considered a high-risk pregnancy because both my children were born premature. So, catch you up to speed there. If you're interested to know more about this journey, I will put some links down below, or I'll have a whole playlist for my pregnancy journey as well that you can also check out. Now, they had recommended me to take a test which took about 10 days. They said it'll take 10 days for me to get the result, and I finally got the result back today. It came back low and no risk, I would say, at all. 1 in 10,000, like that's like so we are free and clear, guys. We are free and clear. I felt like I had to like hold my breath up until this point, because even though I was telling myself everything will be okay, you know, the baby's fine, you know, God is protecting us, protecting the baby, whatever. I even would listen to prayer. Specifically, I would listen to prayers on YouTube, specifically for the baby in the womb. Like, I was like on it, like I was praying, I was on that. If you guys are interested in getting those, if you're pregnant right now and you're watching this and you're interested in getting those or watching those videos, comment down below and I will link them down below. But they're easy to find. Just look for prayers for pregnancy. I think that's what I look for, and I got a couple of good ones that I felt were like more for my situation. So guys, I feel like I can breathe now and enjoy my pregnancy going forward. Now, as for everything else, updates, I wanted to get that one out of the way. So how I got back the results was, they said it would take 10 days for me to get the results. So once 10 days passes by, I didn't hear anything back from them. Like, I was holding my breath, because if anybody knows, doctors don't really call you if there's something wrong with you. They only call when there's something wrong. So the first time I got diagnosed that my baby might have a high chance of having Down syndrome, when I took that test, they called me in 3 days after. They literally called me 3 days after, which I knew once they called me, something was wrong. I didn't know that was why they were calling, but I knew something was wrong. I'm like, these people never call me. They usually just tell me my results when I get to my appointment. So when I had this test and I seen days passing by, 10 days actually passed by and no one called me, and then another week passed by, I'm like, girl, you're cool. Nothing is wrong. To the point where they had to call me and they're like, don't you want the results of your test? And I told them, honestly, I just left it alone. I figured the reason you guys weren't calling me because there's no rush to tell me that everything was fine. But they're like, no, we should still tell you. We should have told you a long time ago that everything is fine, because we know that's a very stressful thing to think about. And I'm like, to me, it was just calming me down, knowing that you guys haven't called me yet. So it worked both ways. The reception, actually, she's a very sweet lady. She actually just said, I'm gonna have the doctor call you, but I'm gonna tell you your results came back fine. You're fine, girl, you're fine. And on top of that, the fluid in the back of the head, they checked for that too, because I think that also gives an indication that the baby has Down syndrome. They said that was normal, and they looked for the nasal bone, which they're having a hard time finding because the baby is a little bit early and she does move around a lot. Now, I don't know what I'm having, but I do refer to her as a her because I want a girl. So keep that in mind. What was I saying? Yeah, so she said everything was fine, blah, blah, blah. So I was extremely happy about that. So so happy. Like there was like one less thing to worry about. I was thinking to myself, oh my God, God, just get me through this pregnancy because I don't think I could do this again. Like, like it's just been stressful for me because I had the miscarriage before this baby, and it's just been you're just waiting, you're just waiting and hoping nothing's gonna happen as every day goes by. And I'm already 16 weeks, pretty much 4 months pregnant right now. So everything's going smoothly. Thank God. In 2 weeks, I'll be 5 months, which is crazy. Now, am I feeling anything really right now? No, I do feel little flutters here and there. The most I feel is like kind of pressure, like she's like moving or shuffling or something, or stretching maybe. Like sometimes it feels like she's like really on my bladder. So that's the only thing I feel. And then sometimes I feel like a little flutter randomly in different areas. So, but she's very active on the ultrasound, definitely. So I know she's moving around in there. So my nausea has somewhat gone away. I do sometimes have a little reaction to things I eat that like leave a lasting taste or aftertaste on my tongue that just drives me crazy. Other than that, I don't really have the nauseous feeling anymore. I pretty much feel like myself at this time. What I do to help get rid of that like lingering taste, or it just feels like there's something like on my tongue, like it just feels like there's just something there, and I could continuously taste it, and it's just very annoying. So sometimes I'll chew gum, or I'll brush my teeth and my tongue to get rid of it. Anything else? Nothing else really. I have been cramping a lot though. So that's my next update. I am currently on short-term leave at work. My doctor did put me off on leave so I can be home and rest, because I have been experiencing a lot of cramps, and it's only when I'm at work, and it's not even an exaggeration. I kept track of my cramping when I started to notice it happening at work, and then it wasn't happening at home on weekends. I was like, okay, this week I'm gonna pay attention. And every day, Monday through Friday, I cramped at specific times. And I'm wondering if it's because I sit for long periods of time. Like 10, 11 o'clock, it starts, and I have to start, like going back like this, and like getting up and going for a walk, and it will last throughout the day, like on and off. Like it's not a consistent cramping, but it'll go on and off all day until I get home. And then when I get home and I lay down, relax, take my prescriptions, which I'll get into, it kind of settles by the time I'm about to fall asleep, and then I'm okay all day until I get back to work. So that happens all week, and then by Friday when I get home and it comes down, I don't feel anything all weekend. So I did let her know that, and she's like, okay, you know what, we're gonna put you off. So I am currently off now, which I'm thankful for, because it is, I need the rest. Like it's getting really stressful at work sometimes, and I just really need the rest. Plus this will give me a perfect opportunity to get caught up on a lot of things that I want to do, like my YouTube channel. As for the prescription, so my doctor has prescribed me, I think I mentioned one of them in a previous video, but I'm just going to mention them in this video for anybody that's new. So I was prescribed baby Tylenol. I'm supposed to take 2 every night, and I was prescribed progesterone, which I'm also supposed to insert twice a night. I mean, 2 every night. So those are the 2 things that I do every night. I don't do it all the time. I might do it the whole month and probably miss 2 days out of the entire month. So I do try to keep that consistent, especially when I'm cramping, because my doctor did let me know that the progesterone is actually used to help calm down the uterus. So when I come home from work, my body's cramping, I push those 2 right up there, and I just get some sleep, and it calms it down. That is what is happening so far within my 16 weeks. So that has all happened this whole week. I found out on Monday that which was yesterday. Today today's Wednesday. I found out on Monday that the baby didn't have Down syndrome. On Tuesday, I was advised to come off work, and here we are today. So that is my update so far. I'm so truly thankful for the results. Like, God is good, you know what I mean? Like, that was really stressing me out. But actually I wasn't really stressing about it too much. I just left it in God's hands. I said, you know what's best, you have the baby in your hands, and I just left it at that. Granted, it was in the back of my head sometimes. When it did, I would just listen to those prayer videos on YouTube and just go to sleep. So what's coming up now is baby gender reveal. That is the next thing that'll be coming up. Baby shower will be after the gender reveal. I know a lot of people sometimes do both, but I kind of don't want to. I kind of want to do the gender first so people know what it is. I know what it is. And then the baby shower, you're actually buying the stuff for what it is, either it's a boy or if it's a girl. Is what we're doing. That will be coming up shortly. So again, do hit that subscribe button, guys. You guys don't miss out on any updates because it's going to be a lot. Especially now that I am home. There's going to be a lot of content coming. I'm telling you guys, like, after this video, I'm going on my phone to start, you know, clearing up the videos that I have sitting there that I haven't been able to really touch for a minute. I have so much, like, content, like, piling up. Like, it's crazy. Like I have a whole season of videos. Is what I would look at it like. I have a whole season of videos. Like, I can play it and not worry about having to have a content for a while, and that's how I wanted it. So I'm happy about that. If you guys have any questions, do comment down below in case I did miss anything in regards to symptoms. My journey, if anybody watching is having the same experience as me, by having being a high-risk pregnancy or having the Down syndrome test, what I can say about that is just I 100% know it is stressful. All I can say is just pray on it and leave it to God, because that's pretty much what I had to do. There's nothing you can do at that point. Like, keep you in my prayers if you are going through that, because I know it's stressful. Trust me. I know it's stressful. I took a whole new appreciation for pregnancy this pregnancy, because other than my kids being born early, I never had these issues. Like, I never had these worries. So that was my this pregnancy. I'm worrying about miscarriage and worrying about having a baby early. And now I was worrying about a Down syndrome, and now I'm worrying about cramping. Like, it's a lot. So I have a newfound appreciation for pregnancy. That's it. This was a quick, short update. Do hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell so you guys never miss a beat. And I'll see you guys in the next video.